What is bond-based choice teaching? Back in the 60s and the 70s, training meant teaching your dog not to go potty in the house. As time went on, the needs and the methods for training our dogs changed and evolved. Methods such as yelling and leash corrections were shelved for the rewards-based positive reinforcement. In the last decade, research and science have moved us forward and has given us a deeper knowledge of the dogs we teach and the effects our teaching has on them. Bond-based choice teaching is the next step in the evolution of dog handling and teaching. Before bond-based, our dogs were dependent on commands and direction. Today with bond-based, our dogs are taught to function independently of direction and commands. Bond-based choice teaching provides our dogs with the cognitive ability to anticipate and identify when their veteran or first responder has a need or requires help. Dogs are highly social animals, and our recipients rely on them to assist and support them in highly social situations. It only makes sense to use a social, relationship-based approach to help our dogs understand what to do in a given situation. Prior to bond-based choice teaching, New Life Canine service dog graduation rate was 26%. Since making the change to bond-based, New Life Canines has doubled their service dog rate to 47%. I would like to also point out that this increase of success does not represent therapy and warrior support dogs, which has also increased. More importantly, aside from doubling the graduation rate of our service dogs, bond-based choice teaching has also doubled the amount of veterans and first responders' lives we have helped heal and save. Because of our success with bond-based choice teaching, we have gained ground in the fight against veteran suicide. Reentry and transition resources for our veterans are lacking, and our veterans need their service dogs to be more than just a medical device. They need them to be their battle buddies. Our bond-based dogs offer more than just skills. They offer love and the ability to alert and assist our veterans when they are experiencing disabling symptoms of their PTSD. Depression, hyper-alertness, isolation, and anxiety are only a few of the symptoms that plague our veterans. But thanks to their battle buddies, our bond-based service dogs, our veterans are able to navigate themselves out of the fog of war that engulfs them daily. Just to point out, when you're experiencing PTSD and the symptoms, a veteran's unable to give commands. So if your dog is dependent on commands, that dog is not going to help out very much. Fortunately for bond-based service dogs, they don't require the commands, so they know when to assist. I myself am a combat veteran. I served honorably in Iraq with the 1st Armored Division, and I too suffer from PTSD, and can attest to the emotional numbness and the feelings of being self-withdrawn. In order to teach our dogs, I had to first bond with them, and that is a part of the beauty of bond-based. Bond-based choice teaching isn't just an improved method of dog handling and teaching. The bond that develops between a veteran and their service dog helps the veteran to reconnect with who they used to be before going to war. Our recipients must undergo a boot camp, a bond-based boot camp. The boot camp teaches them how to handle their dog, teaches them what their dog is capable of, and most importantly, the boot camp establishes the foundation of the bond between them and their dog. When you have PTSD, it is not easy to step out of your shell. To explore, to expose yourself, but to build a bond requires just that. Many of us veterans pray for the day that we can return home, mentally and emotionally. Bonding with our dogs, our bond-based service dogs, helps to promote that return. The bonds between our dogs and their veterans helps to return them back to their families and back to their communities. So what is bond-based choice teaching? It's not a clicker. It's not a reward. It's the next step. An improved way to teach our dogs. That also happens to promote healing and helps our veterans to return home. Thank you.